Hi folks, and a very, very warm welcome back. I'm going to be looking today at how best to negotiate when you're selling a property. And most negotiations between vendors and buyers go through the estate agent, unless you sell your home with an online agent. Agents do play an absolutely pivotal role in your negotiation and holding your deal together throughout the conveyancing process, get to exchange of contracts, and then on through to eventual completion. And that's why the first thing that you need to do is to choose an estate agent who can offer you genuine expertise and experience in their market. You want to know that your agent has solid knowledge of the local market conditions, understands your property, its target market, and so understands, therefore, what is realistically achievable in terms of a price. You also want to be confident that they'll deal fairly with you and also with the buyer, that they will communicate clearly and act in your best interest throughout the process. I always think that it's wise to start the process of choosing your estate agent by searching for PROPERTYMARK agents in your local area. If you work with a PROPERTYMARK agent, that assures you that you will be dealing with an agent who is committed to the highest standards of professional training, conduct, and ethics. They will understand the negotiation process and the regulations involved within it. And there is a link with this episode that will help you find local PROPERTYMARK agents in seconds. It's really super easy. Remember, your estate agent works with your best interests in mind throughout. And their aim is, yes, to get the best possible deal for you based on market conditions and personal circumstances. Now, the best possible deal doesn't necessarily mean, or doesn't always mean, the highest price. Many other factors actually come into play. For example, can a prospective buyer move quickly? Are they a cash buyer? Do they need a mortgage? What kind of position? What kind of a person are they? Are they going to be simple and straightforward to deal with? You are not obliged to respond immediately to offers received, and any offer that you're not happy with, you can simply ask your agent to reject it. You don't have to go back with a counter offer. Remember, your estate agent are experienced salespeople. Negotiating is what they do day in, day out. That they're not emotionally attached to the property as you might be. So I think let them lead on this topic and let them use their skills and their experience to negotiate the best possible price and the best possible terms for your home. Sellers sometimes think that using more than one agent might achieve a better sale price. And it's true that having multiple agents can certainly boost the property's visibility and therefore reach a wider pool of potential buyers. However, the flip side of that is that it can also create confusion and competition between the agents, which isn't necessarily a good thing. That actually may negatively impact the whole process. If your property pops up too many times on too many portals, there's a danger that it can all look a bit desperate. Generally, I'd say it only makes sense to have more than one agent if you want to drum up national interest as well as local buyers. So just do think about your property and who your target market for it might be. Otherwise, most vendors stick to one agent when they're selling. Of course, that's not the same, as being stuck with an underperforming agent or one that makes you feel that they're not committed to looking after you or to getting the best possible price. Sometimes a seller and an agent are just not a good fit. It does happen. So if it happens and you find yourself in that situation, how easy is it to change? Typically, agents work under a contract, and the terms of that contract dictate the process for terminating it. There is often a specific period of time that the property will be exclusive to your original agent before you can change it anyway. A change in agents may lead to a renewed focus on marketing and a bit more promotion and perhaps a fresh approach and some excitement, more resources, that kind of thing. But bear in mind that there may also be costs associated with changing estate agents. And I mean that there could be a termination fee that you might need to pay for marketing materials that you've already paid for once, that kind of thing. It's also true that changing agents can sometimes take a bit of time, so there might actually be a period of time where your home is not being actively marketed by anyone, and that's not ideal. If the property has been on the market for a long time, switching agents may raise red flags with potential buyers because they can see it, they know what's going on. But then switching can also give you the chance to renegotiate fees or contract length, or have another think about your asking price. So there's there's sort of moving parts and variables and flip sides to all of these different positions. Remember, estate agents suggest a sales price based on their knowledge of the local property market, the current economic conditions at the time, and the level of demand they perceive for your type of property. They are the experts. That's what they do. But you are absolutely at liberty to tell them if you feel that they've undervalued the home or they're not suggesting the right price. Ultimately, you're the one who agrees to the listing price. You've got to be comfortable. If you're not happy with the agent's recommendation, then you are completely free to suggest a price that you are more comfortable and happy with. But I think it's also worth saying, just remember that setting an unrealistic or overly ambitious sale price for your home, particularly at the moment, is likely to reduce interest and therefore means the process is likely to take longer. Ultimately, it comes down to you feeling comfortable about the price and then you feeling comfortable to accept an offer in line with your valuation. So take your time. Take your time when instructing an agent to begin with. Don't feel pressured into accepting any offer unless it satisfies your expectations and indeed your needs. If you found this helpful, please do subscribe, hit the alert bell so you don't miss any of my insider guides to all things property related. We've got lots coming down the track and I hope you find it useful.